Learning more about that high-speed police pursuit through the Mission Valley that landed a man in jail. Lake County Sheriff Don Bell says 29-year-old Matthew Harold VanValin of Missoula arrested after a pursuit that started last night in Ronan and ended 36 miles later at the Gray Wolf Peak Casino in Evero. Bell says the pursuit started around 11 o'clock when a Lake County deputy noticed a vehicle in Ronan that fit the description of a stolen vehicle out of Missoula. There was also a dog in that stolen vehicle. The driver of that Jeep then fled an attempted traffic stop at a high rate of speed heading south out of Ronan. They put spike strips down on Highway 93. That's where the suspect lost control and crashed the stolen car into the pillars at the casino. The suspect then abandoned the vehicle and ran inside the building where several law enforcement officers chased him. He was then arrested outside the casino where authorities say they recovered a weapon. VanValin remains in the Missoula County Detention Center tonight, and he's facing charges out of Missoula and Lake counties. Now, it wasn't just a Jeep the suspect took. It was a beloved pet that was in the back seat at the time, a dog who was suddenly on a terrifying road trip. But it was a dog with his own Instagram page, social media, and a very determined owner brought this part of the story to a happy conclusion.
Your paw? That's a good boy.
On Sunday afternoon, Erica Spalding loaded up her beloved black lab Onyx to run a few errands. She stopped by this downtown coffee shop. It was a quick stop, so she kept her Jeep running with the AC on and left Onyx napping inside, something she's done many times before. But when she came back out, the unthinkable.
And I found myself standing in an empty parking spot where I was parked before, and I was so thrown off that I thought, wait, did I park here? Have I lost my mind? And then I'm like, I think there's an emergency going on right now.
Erica quickly called Missoula police about her stolen Jeep, but her concern was for her pet, Onyx, the dog she'd raised since he was a puppy. To complicate things here, she had just taken off his collar that morning, so if the suspect in the car theft set her dog free somewhere, she might never find him again. So she turned to social media. It was a post shared almost 7,500 times. And since Onyx has his own Instagram page, thousands of people soon learned he was a passenger in a stolen vehicle headed somewhere.
And I actually hadn't been on Facebook at the time. I'd been deactivated for a while, but I thought, like, that's the way the message is gonna spread.
And when this suspect in the car theft let Onyx out of the Jeep near Ronan, it didn't take long for someone to notice.
And she said, when my mom told me, oh, that's the dog from Facebook. That's the dog that's missing. Call out his name. And she yelled his name, and I guess he came running up to her. The woman was very friendly. We tried to offer her like any kind of reward we could or for inconvenience. And she said, my birthday's tomorrow, and this is the best gift that I could have ever received, so was getting him back to you. The person that did this made a mistake in that they chose a vehicle that had something more precious than gold in it.
Now, as Erica and her family were on their way to Ronan to get Onyx, they actually passed her stolen Jeep, racing past her in the opposite direction while it was being pursued by law enforcement. She also told me she's decided to not leave her car running unlocked ever again.